Okay, friends, so we read our story. So the next thing that we do, and we're going to do this every week, we're going to study the story because in school we don't just read the stories, as you know. In school, what we're trying to do is we take a story and we want to learn from the story. Books are so important to everyone's life, to your life, to my life. I love books. These are right here, if you can see. This is a big basket just full of books that I'm so excited to read to you. I have a book subscription. I have it right here. This is actually a subscription box that I get, and they just mail me children's books. A whole box full of them because I love them. And something that I love the most about books is that you don't just read them, you study them. So this is why it's called book studies. And every week I pick a book for you, and I hope you like them. Maybe some weeks I'll let you pick a book. But what you do is that you actually study your book. So that's what we're about to do. So we just read our book. Our title is Grow Happy. Our book is fiction. Our character is Kiko. And we also have Chico, the little dog, right here. So we read our book, and now we're going to dive into studying some of the words in the book. So this is where you're going to get your words. Here, I took some sentences from the book for you. Let's read them together. I want you to read them with me. I can grow happiness. Let me show you. Not here, Chico, might dig up the garden. I take care of my body and mind. I get plenty of rest. If you want to read those sentences again, just go backwards in the video. You can read them as many times as you want. So what do you think these words are highlighted for? Why would I have highlighted these yellow words here? These are going to be important words for us to really understand why the author wrote these sentences in the book. Why do you think Kiko said, "Let me show you"? Why do you think Chico is going to dig the garden? Why do you think she has to take care of her body and get rest? So these are very important words that the author chose for our story, and so that's why you study words in a story, so that you can take the same words that the author wrote and you can put them in your own story. It also is going to help you be able to sound out words. So when we're sounding out words, we do something called count the sounds. This is so important, and we're going to be doing this every week. Count the sounds. We're going to learn this every week, so if you're not understanding it right now, we're going to do it again and again and again, and I'm going to show you when you're with me in the breakout room. So let's look at our first word, can. When I sound can out with my mouth, I want to count how many different sounds I hear. The first sound I hear is the beginning sound. When I sound it out, I hear k, k. If I keep going, there's a middle sound, k, eh, k, eh. That's two sounds. And then there's an end sound. Mm. When I sound this word out, I hear k, eh, mm. How many sounds is that? 3. We're going to do this a lot of times. On my whiteboard, I heard 3 sounds. So then I would ask you, what was the beginning sound? This is the beginning sound. What was the beginning sound in can? Excellent. What was the middle sound? What was the middle sound in can? K, eh. And what was the end sound? K, n. And then I asked myself, what makes n? Can. Let's look at another one. What about when the author said, or Kiko said, let me show you. When she said let, how many sounds do you hear in let? Let's count them together. L, t. 3, also 3. How many sounds do you hear in dig? Chico might dig up the garden. Let's count dig together. Ready? D, g. 3 also. Let's look at take. This one can be tricky because kids look at take and they say there's 4 sounds. Let's sound take out. Ready? T, a, k. How many sounds did you hear? 3. Only 3 sounds. 3 sounds, but there are 4 letters. Why is there only 3 sounds then? Because the E is silent. It's a silent E. Let me get my eraser. So when I sound out take, I have t, a, k, 3 sounds. On my board here, I have 3 sounds. T, a, k. But watch what I do. What's my beginning sound? T, t. What letter says t? T. What's my middle sound? T, a. My middle sound is a. What makes a? A. T, a. What's my end sound? K. Excellent. K, t, a, k. I know that it's not just a K though. In take, it is actually K-E. Do you see how I put them on the same line? Because k is a sound, but it's not just a K making that sound. This sound, k, is actually a K-E. T-A-K-E spells take. 3 sounds, but there's a silent E. Let's look at our word list for this week. Here are your spelling words. You have 6 spelling words. I want you to get out your black notebook. Turn to the next available page, and we are going to write the date. So here I have September 10th because that's when I wrote my story. So at the top, I'm going to write September 14th, 2020. You go ahead and copy my date. If you need more time, then you need to hit pause on your video. Okay? If you didn't get it all, you need to rewind your video and then you can pause it. Okay. I want you to go ahead and copy my words down. In your notebook, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See them right there? And then go ahead and copy your words down. Again, if you need more time, you need to pause the video. Okay, so I'm going to show you our activity. But again, if you did not finish writing all your words down, then you need to pause the video and go back. Okay. So I have it on my whiteboard, but you need to do it in your notebook. So here is our words. You should have copied down your words like this. I want you to count the sounds in each word and write the number. So we already did the first couple for you. Can, k, n. 3 sounds. That is 3 sounds. Now let, l, t. 3 sounds. You go ahead and keep counting the sounds and write the number of sounds next to it. Under your words, I want you to make a chart. 2. Some of our words have 3, some of our words have 4. I know can has 3, so I'm going to write can under the 3. I see let has 3, so I'll also write that here. You're going to keep writing, so I want you to do all 6 words. Write how many sounds for each word, and then write them in your chart, right in your notebook. Okay? You will show me your notebook later.